Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be breaking down a swing trade on SHOP and MU. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. All right, guys. So I want to talk a little bit more about my swing trading process. So as you guys know, who follow me consistently and who join in on the Sunday stock talks, I like to trade inside bars and Fibonacci patterns. Those are primarily the two things that I do when looking for swing trades. So I want to talk about the setup that we took recently on Shopify in the swing room, so the private room that I have. And I want to give you guys some background on my analysis and so that I could help you when you're making your own decisions. But first, just to show everyone, full transparency, I want to show you guys my callouts on Shop. So on January 29th, which was 2 weeks back, I gave the Shop setup entry 1241.32, stop 1140.50, and first target was 1342.14. So at the time, Shop looked like this. So let me just remove my fib here. So when I first got into Shop, this is how the chart looked like to me. So let's just take some time to talk about this together. So what does this mean if we look at this chart together? Well, obviously this stock has been on a big run. So the first thing that tells me is I have good odds if I'm playing to the bullish side. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I noticed we had 2 weeks in a row of short pressure. So we see we had this nice wick sell-off and then followed by another wick sell-off. And even better, the second week was an inside bar. So I knew that it was getting ready for an explosion because usually with inside bars, they are contracting. And when we break out of the range, we have an expansion. So I was interested in Shop to the bullish side because I wanted to stay with the trend, right? So then the question is, well, how do you actually get involved? So what I did, the way I set up this trade was I got in with a limit order, a stop limit order, a little bit below this high. And then I put my stop loss using Fibonacci pretty much near the 618,786. So for me, my stop depends on also things like on the daily chart. So if I go to the daily chart, well, you can't see it anymore. It's all the way over here. But you want to put your stop in a safe place on the daily chart. So if we look at this big bullish bar here, below this low of this bullish bar is obviously a very strong place to put your stop, because if this bar goes, then we obviously have a lot more selling that could likely occur. All right. So back to the setup here. So all I did here was I gave the setup to everyone in the private room when we closed on this week. And basically, we were anticipating if Shop can break through this high, that it's also going to break through this high. So that was the whole plan, right? So that's why we go in with stop limit orders, because we only want to get filled on the way up. And that's exactly what happened. So our first targets are always at 1-to-1. So we're up a little more than 1-to-1 right now. So we broke through this wick, we broke through the next wick, and then we just hit 1-to-1 for first targets. So now from here, we're going to keep scaling out as we proceed. So I'll be giving commentary and helping everybody else in the private room with that. All right. And then the next setup here was MU. So MU is very, very similar. So I played MU multiple times in the past and I've had good success. The last time I played MU was this short squeeze over here, which gave me 4 times my money. And then I played this one as well, which gave me 1 time my money. So MU has been really, really good to me. And same concept here. It is in a bullish uptrend, obviously. And then the main reason that I wanted to take MU long, so this setup was actually given to everyone on Friday night. So today is Monday. So I gave this to everyone on Friday, the exact entry, exit, and the first target. So what got my interest here again is we had a bearish bar with an inside bar. So anytime I see that type of action, I'm always thinking, well, if we actually break the wick of this bar, then do we have shorts trapped? And the answer is yes, we have shorts trapped here and we have more shorts trapped actually over here. So we're just getting on with MU. It hasn't hit our first target. Our first target is actually that line right over there. So I'm waiting to get to that target, but it's well on its way. And I just wanted to share you guys, the process that I do. So just looking back at the summary now for where we are in February. So the MU trade, I'm going to give you guys this one for free on the channel. So everything else that is still open, I'm going to blur it out except for the winners. So Workday, Shop, and Google have been big winners. Let's look quickly at Workday. So Workday really had a great run, and a lot of you that have been following me know about this already. So we took Workday right here on the break of this bear bar with this long wick, and it just squeezed. And right now it's at close to 2.5 times our money. And then Google. So Google was the same thing, guys. So I took it right there. Inside bar weekly close, signal provide to subs on Sunday night. So we just have the orders waiting, okay? So we have the orders waiting to be executed. That's how you have to trade. You have to anticipate where the market is going to go. You have to envision where the market is going to go, and you need to have a plan. So that's what I specialize in, is mechanical plans to execute on orders. And I hope you guys could take some of these tips that I'm giving you here and apply it to your trading. And if you want to join the room, it's only $50 a month. I already gave 3 winners for February. That paid for everyone's fees already. All right. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you learned a lot, and see you in the next video.